Hey, good morning, everybody. Subby down here at Baumgard Weather Center. So I wanted to just kind of give you guys kind of a brief update what we have going on here in West Central Missouri. We do have a rather large. Let me see if you guys can hear me a little bit better now. It helps if I have the mic down here by me. We do have a very large special weather statement that is ongoing down through west central Missouri this morning. And there was a complex of storms that was up in Iowa, Nebraska that has moved down into Kansas and Missouri, and we do have a special weather statement for some wind gusts out ahead of this line up to about 50 miles per hour. And this is going to be right along the leading edge of this line. It has gone through Warrensburg, Garden City, Archie, Sweet Springs, and it's continuing to move down to the southeast. So it's going to be coming into Bates County, Henry, Pettis County, up toward Pilot Grove, Fayette. So for the morning commute, I thought I would go ahead and just go live, give you guys an update, hopefully before you get out onto the roads. So you kind of know what's going on a little bit. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to kind of share the stream out just a little bit, make sure, again, that everybody knows that I am live. I did make an earlier post about the special weather statement, but I thought, well, if I can catch anybody before they head off to work on the morning commute, kind of let them know what's going on this morning, I thought that would be uh so what I'm going to do now is just kind of share the stream with all of our social media platforms. That way everybody is in the know. Hopefully everybody's having a good start of the morning. And most of the model data actually showed this little line of thunderstorms to dissipate before coming into west central Missouri almost totally completely. But it has hung out, likely going to continue to weaken as it continues to push off to the southeast. So by the time this thing gets down to Bolivar, southwest Missouri, it's probably not even going to be a line of storms anymore. I am expecting this to continue to weaken. So hi Jennifer. Hi Jordan. Matt. Wakey wakey. Good morning everybody. So yeah, that's what I started noticing looking off. Team Havoc talked about pretty good light show to the north when I was heading to work this morning. Here it was about an hour ago. I noticed that it was every now and then you see a pretty good flash of lightning out that direction. So let me get this back over, just about done here. And again, wanted to make sure that I'm sharing this on all of our platforms, and that way anybody that might be up or getting up this morning or on YouTube maybe get a notification, as long as they've got that little bell set on YouTube to notify them when I go live. So again, this is, let me put this in motion. You guys can see this just probably a lot better. Because this thing started way up here, way up into Iowa, Nebraska, and has continued to fall to the south southeast and right along the leading edge of this thing. We do have a new special weather statement that is clipping northwest Henry County, Bates County, Johnson County, of course, and Sedalia and the Pettis County area. So let's just go ahead and I don't think they have updated this quite yet. So, of course, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. And that, of course, that's the only threat out of these storms right now are going to be for that 50-mile-an-hour wind gust out ahead of this line of storms. So let's go ahead and put this in velocity mode here. So it looks like that wind gust is just about ready to be coming into Sedalia and Green Ridge, Windsor, Calhoun probably here within the next probably 15, 20 minutes. Same way for Clinton. Probably about another 15, 20, maybe half hour. Butler, Montrose, Deepwater. And then eventually continuing. I don't know if we'll see another special weather statement come out for like downstream into Henry, the rest of Bates County, Pettis County. Excuse me. Only because this line will continue to weaken, and from what I'm looking at here, from my other software that I'm looking at up here on top, it doesn't look like we're getting those 50-mile-per-hour winds. Maybe 30, 35-mile-an-hour gusts out ahead of this line. Let me try one more thing here. So they had the special weather statement go ahead and expire for West Central Missouri, but again, this line of thunderstorms is weakening, it is decaying, so to speak. Kind of the official word for it. So a lot of times, what will happen? These thunderstorms, they've been pretty robust, and they're holding a lot of this energy and the rain up into the clouds with the updrafts. And as they begin to weaken, they kind of lose it. And so all that rain that's up into the clouds, it begins to fall to the ground. And of course, once that rain hits the ground, it goes out. And that's what creates that little gust front of weakening thunderstorms out ahead of the line of precipitation. And that's what we're seeing this morning. So even though we are not under a special weather statement, you can pretty much bet you're going to get a nice gust of anywhere between 35 to 45 mile per hour winds out ahead of this line as it continues to move to the southeast. We might get a quick shot of rain, a few claps of thunder, and then it's going to move on, and then we are going to be in good shape. Now, we do have another potential to see a few thunderstorms refire this afternoon. Now we are in that marginal risk for severe thunderstorms. You see, this is the overall risk. It's in that darker green shade. That is a marginal risk for severe storms for today. Now, the tornado threat, non existent. Hail threat, pretty much non existent here in west central Missouri. It's mainly going to be this wind threat for strong straight line winds. Now, I'm not really too sold that we're going to get this, a bunch of thunderstorms this afternoon everywhere here in west central Missouri. Maybe kind of similar to Sunday. That's what some of the models are showing right now. I'm not really, my confidence is not very high in that, but just keep in mind that we could see some additional thunderstorm development this afternoon. And of course, any thunderstorm that develops could have some strong straight line winds that are in those thunderstorms. But they're going to be, looks like it's going to be pretty isolated this afternoon. This little front that's moving through us right now, it's really going to destabilize. It's really going to stabilize the atmosphere pretty soundly, believe it or not. So this afternoon, it's not looking all that favorable for a bunch of thunderstorms, but we could see a few of them pop up after the 3 o'clock hour this afternoon. Moderate rain, thunder, lightning in Creighton. Thanks, Austin. So again, no special weather statement out for west central Missouri. They did allow that to expire, but we can still again expect 35 to 45 mile per hour winds out ahead of this line as it continues to move through west central Missouri. Quite a bit of lightning. It's going to sound maybe a little bit loud, and again, this thing's going to have more bark than bite when this thing comes through. So just wanted to give you guys an update on what we have going on here in west central Missouri. I'm going to be, of course, down here at the Weather Center monitoring these thunderstorms, and I will definitely update for any changing conditions as we go through this Tuesday morning. But especially for you guys that are commuting, maybe up to KC metro area, just be prepared for some thunder showers, and again for that stronger wind gust along the leading edge of this line of storms going through west central Missouri right now. So I will be updating on our regular social media platforms as we go through the morning. So hopefully everybody has a fantastic Tuesday morning, and stay weather aware, and we'll be talking to you guys soon.